I'm working from here because of the virus. The governor has ordered us to stay home. Real estate lawyers are not deemed to provide an essential service.
Okay, but we will still be able to close on my deal soon, right? I really need to sell. The buyer and her kids were at my house yesterday. They all fell in love with my house.
Well, I am not sure. Everything is on hold. School kids are all home for at least another month, so there's really no telling when things will get back to normal.
What do you mean? I don't see why that's a problem. Aren't you looking out for my best interests?
Yes, of course. But, the governor ordered us to stay home. I cannot meet clients at the office. Nobody else can do their jobs properly either. I think everything is on hold for now. A closing may be impossible right now. Maybe advising you to not move forward at this moment is the best way to protect you.
But you have everything you need right here, right? Looks like you are all set up to work from home.
Well, I can work on the contract and revisions with the other attorney and we can have it signed by email, but that's about it.
So, what's the problem? Anyway, I heard all the other attorneys were closing deals. My friend had a closing just this morning. Her attorney was looking out for her best interests.
Well, I am not sure about that. Anyway, I will prepare the contract and I will help you get it signed by email, but won't your buyer want to have the house inspected? I doubt she will want to waive an inspection. Her attorney will probably tell her the same thing.
I spoke to the buyer's inspector. His interpretation of the governor's order is that because he works for himself, his is an essential business. Obviously, we need him, so that makes sense.
Well, I am not sure about that and I'm sure he's putting his license at risk, but I am not going to tell another professional what to do.
I just want to make sure you are okay with me letting the inspector into my house on Friday so he can perform his inspection. I'm counting on you to say it's okay.
I am not going to tell you to subject your family and yourself to the virus by allowing a stranger into your home. He'll be there for hours and he'll be touching everything, and I would not want that happening right now if it were my house. In fact, my advice to you is to not let him into your house. We should wait until the situation with this virus gets better and the governor revises or cancels his order.
But the home inspector runs an essential business. We can't have a closing if the buyer can't inspect the house. I don't want to lose this buyer.
Even if it's true, it's stupid. I would not allow him in if I were you.
Okay, well, I need to sell this house. I thought you were representing me. You need to help me figure this out.
Well, based on the binder you showed me, this buyer needs a mortgage. After you're in contract, won't her lender want to appraise the house?
Yes, of course, but she knows an appraiser that is also self-employed, and so he's also an essential business.
I see. Won't the surveyor or the title company eventually want to send someone to the house?
Yes, but they all probably work for themselves, or whatever they need to say. They all know what needs to be done in order to help get this deal closed. They all want to work with me.
There's no way the buyer will be able to get title insurance because the county clerk's office is not letting examiners into the building to run all the necessary searches. Without judgment and lien searches, I do not see how it's possible to close until things change.
The buyer's attorney is okay with that. He spoke to his underwriter. The buyer knows the seller and they trust each other. You should probably just add a rider to the contract saying that everyone agrees to help finalize that stuff later when the virus goes away. Make it say whatever it needs so you can protect me and help me sell my house.
But that doesn't really make any sense. And if we leave it that vague, it would mean I'll be working on this file indefinitely.
If the underwriter is okay with it, you have to be willing to put in a little extra work to represent me. How else am I going to be able to sell my house? Don't you want to help me?
Makes no sense to me. I can't believe everyone else involved in this deal is okay with all that.
You're the only one asking so many questions. We need to close this by the end of the month, okay?
That doesn't seem possible to me. If the buyer loves the house, we can still enter into contract, but I would not count on closing it this month. That's all I am saying.
Okay, so maybe I need to find myself another attorney.